It's Week 17 of the NFL, and we'll be watching Cedric Johnson.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field. New Year's wishes to all of you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Happy New Year, partner. A couple of weeks left now in the regular season. Man, you get to this point, we're talking New Year, but for the guys, it's been a long season to this point.
This is such an interesting time for the players because part of the league, Mike, they're coming down the home stretch and their season's going to be over. They're not in playoff contention. They're starting to plan off-season vacations and get away from the game a little bit. But then the rest of the league, they're coming down the home stretch here thinking that their season's going to go on into the playoffs and make a run for the Super Bowl. So, yes, you're tired. Yeah, your legs are a little heavy. But, man, if you're in playoff contention, I promise you, Week 17 and 18, that's where you make your money in this league. And these guys are coming out today. This game means a lot.
This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Achane, a first down, and then some. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Once again, it's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Man in motion is Brown. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Nice run here on 2nd down inside the 5 with more options now available for 3rd and goal.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing.
Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. York, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He's got it inside the 5, and he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. And to accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. York, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll start on the ground. It's a 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
And look at the deep layers that they put into this defense. They're trying to say, hey, you don't get enough depth. We're going to throw this ball over your head. But once a defense takes that deep passing game away, look at the space between the running back when he gets the ball and the...
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's taken in by Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Great, set.
Now Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got this one complete to Wells. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And the Bengals are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Great, set. No touch, set.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Great, set.
Here's a give to Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Great, set.
To throw, Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Hurts. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. First down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year. Back to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. And he will score again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught downfield by Smith. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. To the right side here, pass is caught.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
So it is halftime here on New. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Bengals. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in by Achane.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's 2nd and 9. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. On second down, Hurts. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Bengals offense and Xavier Worthy getting set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down. So, 3 quarters. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. To throw on second down is Hurts. A short one there to Bellinger. And they will finally run him down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 20. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bengals. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Man in motion is Smith. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A first down throw for Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
63, 63. Great, set.
Go to the tight ends. Motions right. Again, Hurts. That's over the middle to the tight end, Bellinger. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Hurts will try it again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. He'll look to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play